Hello all, hope you all are doing good. So what will be the today's session? So in today's session, I'm going to answer for the two questions what I got in the comment section of my previous videos. So what are the questions? Number one, which IDE will be used for Python programming? And number two, how to write a code to find and list the prime numbers. So let me answer for the first question. So to do Python programming, you can use either Visual Studio Code or JetBrains PyCharm. I am using JetBrains PyCharm. So the PyCharm is purely designed for Python, so it has the powerful debugging tools. But in case of Visual Studio Code, if you want to use, you need to install the Python extensions. So I suggest you to use the PyCharm for Python programming. You will get it from the online. So I will add the link in the description section. You can download it in your system. So how to write a code to find and list the prime numbers? So if we say a number is a prime number if it satisfies two conditions. Number one, number should greater than 1 and the factors should be 1 and the same number by itself. So if a number satisfies these two conditions, so then we can say the number is prime number. Still many people feel difficult to do the prime number program. Remember the logic of the prime number. So let me going to explain you how to write a code to find the prime number in a easy way. So at the same time, I am going to explain you how to write a code to generate n prime numbers. Let's start the programming session. Let me first create a new Python file. I named it as day4_prime. So in this program, we are going to see how to check whether the given number is a prime or not. So for that, first I'm going to get n value from the user. So then I'm going to check the condition 1, which is if n is greater than 1 or not. So I'm doing it now, and I'm going to write the immediate else block for the if. So I just give the pass keyword here. So after write the else block, I will define the if block. So now I'm going to write code in the if block. So I am writing the loop. So the loop will work from 2 to n. Hope you all know how to write the loop in Python. So I am checking the condition if n mod I is equal to 0. So if the condition gets true, then the number is not a prime number, which means so each and every iteration I value get changed, and I am dividing n value with the help of that I value. I am doing modulo division. If the remainder is 0, then the condition get true and the block will get work. So I need to use the break here, so to break the loop. So oops, I'm getting a prime number or not a prime number. Yeah, okay. So I have written the else block for prime number, right? So actually the else block is not for if, it is for the for. So in Python you can write else block for the loop also. If the statements available in the loop block is not work, then automatically the else block will get work. So now I am checking. So I am getting the proper output now. It's a very simple program. You can easily remember the logic. So now what I am going to do is I am going to run this code in a debug mode. So you can easily see how the statements gets executed. So now debugging, I am giving the value 5. So check now. So now I am getting I value is 2. So it's checking the if condition. So then I3, 5 mod 3 false, 5 mod 4 false, then automatically it will move to the else block. So it will print 5 is prime number. So you can do the manual workout. So you can easily find how the program works. And also you can easily remember the logic of the program. So what happens if I give n plus 1? As we all know, so the range function work up to 2 to n minus 1. So if we give n plus 1, then it will check for 5 also. So you will get the wrong output. So you need to write the loop, you need to iterate the loop from range 2 to n. This is very basic level Python program to find the prime number. So if you want to write Python prime number code in efficient way, you are having some other option also, some other logic also you can use, but this is very basic, so it will be easy for you to remember the logic of the prime number. So now what I am going to do is, so I am going to create another file. In that code I am going to explain you how to write a code to generate n prime number. I am naming my new file. So by doing small modifications in the previous program, you can write the code for it. So I just copied that code and paste it into the new file. So what we are going to do now is, we are going to write the new for loop. So we are going to iterate this from 2 to n. So and then the rest of the statements should be inside the for block of this. So I just select all the statements with control click. So once I select, if I just give tab, all will come under the proper indent. So the in and for loop, you should iterate it up to the val, means the value you are getting from the outer for loop. So I just do small modification. I just deleted the print statements of not a prime number. We don't want a else block for the first condition, which means if n greater than 1, because we are going to generate the n prime numbers. Oops. Okay, so here we need to give val, means val we know if I run it, I will get the proper output. So again, let me show you this in a debug mode. So first let me add the debug statements, what we need to check the values. So now I'm going to show you how the program works in a debug mode. So I added all the lines. So I'm going to check now. So now I'm giving the value. So I am giving the value now. I am giving 10. So if we check, you will get the value as 2, and then the iteration goes off, and then for the conditions which is not satisfied, it will print the value.